Hey there, welcome back. Lisa here, and you are watching our series on sewing for the family. We just learned a lot about mending. Now we want to focus on altering, because once your clothes are all patched up and perfect, even if there's nothing wrong with them, they still need to fit right. I like to say, every fashion icon is only as good as their tailor. And that's because even if you have the nicest suit in the world, if it doesn't fit right, it's not going to look right. So I'd like to teach you a few things about measurement and getting the right fit so that you can be your own personal tailor and basically solve all your basic tailor needs at home. Now, finding the right fit has a lot to do with already owning the right size. To make sure you always have the right fit, I'm going to show you how to take measurements so that you can go to the store and get exactly what you need. I have my dress form here, and there are many different shapes and sizes of people, but the most important is knowing the chest, the waist, and the hips. So the same goes for men, women, and children. We're obviously all different proportions, but just keep in mind, the chest is the widest part on your top, the hips are the widest part on your bottom, and the waist is the most narrow part. So what you would do for your chest, whether this is man, woman, or child, is just find the circumference of the widest point, that being the point right underneath the two armpits. So you would take your measuring tape and find that their circumference, making sure the tape is perfectly parallel to the floor. For the waist, you would go around the thinnest part of your body. That's not always the point where you wear your jeans or your pants. It's the thinnest point, because a lot of people, they think, oh, I wear my pants on my waist, but they actually wear them a lot lower. So thinnest part, and then hips is the widest point. Not where you feel your hip bone, but the widest point on your bottom half. And that is to make sure you always need your clothes to fit where it's the largest, because you can always take it in anywhere else to fit better. For pants, you would also find your inseam. You'll see that on a lot of guys' jeans. It'll be waist times inseam, and that is the point where your inner leg meets your torso all the way to the floor. Once you have that size in inches or centimeters, you can go to the store or online. A lot of stores will have size charts where you can compare. There's usually a graph that says waist, and then that'll show you what size that translates to in the store. Now remember, it's not the size on the tag that matters, it's the fit. There's this thing called vanity sizing that people do, where the sizes over time that a brand offers, often the sizes stay the same, but the waist size increases, and that's so people feel better about themselves. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's not the number, it's finding the right fit so that you can always dress your best and feel confident in what you're wearing. The most important size for when you're shopping is making sure it fits in the shoulders, because that's kind of your widest point. So the seam should fit, this is a droop sleeve, but the seam should fit right here. And for anything, for your pants, it should fit in the crotch very nicely. It's always easier to take in a seam. So now that you know how to find your right size, I'm going to show you a bit on how to actually take in those clothes to all fit better. I'm going to make these pants a little bit bigger, and I'm going to make this shirt a little bit smaller. Here's how. So with pants, with dress pants or slacks, they are actually, believe it or not, crafted so that you will have extra room to widen them.